What is going on, everyone, and welcome to the first official episode of Raw of the series. I am StampedAxis, and tonight we are going to kick Raw off the only way we know how. That is in style. We are going to have two matches here tonight for you. A Raw Tag Team Championship match and then a big six-man tag team match to finish off the evening. I can't wait to get started. Let's find out what's going on tonight. But first things off, we are going to hear from Bayley. Of course, she was in that Women's Championship match, the Raw Women's Championship match. In the preview episode, she did not win on that occasion. As you can see, no Raw Women's Championship with her. But let's hear instead what Bayley has to say as she has made her way down to the ring. As you all will know, I was in the Raw Women's Championship match just a week ago, and on that occasion I did not pick up the victory. I did not win the Raw Women's Championship. Instead, Lacey Evans is your Raw Women's Championship, and that irks me. That does not sit well with me at all. Lacey Evans claims to be a lady, but she is just a bully. She is not a nice person. She is not who is supposed to be on top of the Raw Women's division. That is supposed to be me. I think I speak on behalf of all the women here on Raw when I say we do not want Lacey Evans as our champion. So I will do everything in my power. I will do whatever it takes to impress Shane McMahon, to make him give me an opportunity for the Raw Women's Championship. I don't have a match scheduled tonight, and we're only a few weeks away from Backlash, but I hope it is me that takes down Lacey Evans, becomes your next Raw Women's Champion. Well, some big words there from Bayley, but tonight we are going to see Ember Moon take on Lana in one-on-one action. It is then going to be Xavier Woods taking on Harper as well in one-on-one action. 6 women triple threat tornado tag, Fire and Desire, Dana Brooke and Carmella, Tamina and Natalya. 6-man tag team action, Cedric Alexander, Truth and Nice versus Rowan, Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar. That tag team championship match we talked about. Lucha House Party taking on The Bar. And our main event, Samoa Joe, Robert Roode and Rusev take on Roman Reigns, Aleister Black and The Miz. So Ember Moon picks up a win over Lana. A fairly straightforward victory, that one. Xavier Woods picks up maybe a shock win over Harper with the New Day guys in his corner. Fire and Desire, they pick up the win over the other two women's teams. Rowan, Daniel Bryan and Brock Lesnar pick up the win in their 6-man match. And I want to take you to what happened after the match. It was a dominant victory for Brock Lesnar and his team. But that just didn't sit well enough with Brock. As you can see, called Rowan to get the chairs and taking it to R-Truth and Tony Nese after the match. Despicable behaviour, letting rip on those two poor superstars. Yeah, not good for those two as we move into our Tag Team Championship match. Well, it is going to be the Lucha House Party that take on The Bar tonight for the Raw Tag Team Championships. Lucha House Party were not part of the Raw Tag Team Championship match in the preview episode. That privilege went to The Bar, the New Day, the Hardy Boys and the Viking Raiders. So Lucha House Party yet to prove themselves as a team. But they'll certainly fancy this chance tonight, this opportunity given to them out of nowhere seemingly by Shane McMahon. The Bar were less than convincing in their win, certainly weren't on their best form, but I'm sure their experience helped them to a win. So it'll be interesting to see what the Lucha House Party can do. It'll be the team of Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado teaming up tonight to take on The Bar as they make their way to the ring. Here they are, our Raw Tag Team Champions. Sheamus and Cesaro have been teaming together for quite a while now and had relative success. Of course, it's their first championships in 2K20 universe mode. And as we said in that match, less than convincing. There were plenty of, I would say all three of the other teams really were better than the Bar, but they somehow managed to come out on top. And they won't care that they weren't very good. They will care that they've got the job done. They will care that they have those red belts around their waist, and they'll be doing everything they can to hold on to them. We'll be surprised that Lucha House Party have been given the opportunity tonight. General Manager Shane McMahon putting the test to them straight away, and as you can see, that is what it's all about tonight. The one thing you notice straight away, as you see there, Lince Dorado and Gran Metalik, is the sheer size difference between the Bar and the Lucha House Party. That could be one very important factor in this match tonight. But then the size does work for them, I suppose, in another way. Their agility, their quickness is what they will have to use if they want to get the better of Cesaro and Sheamus, who aren't spring chickens anymore. Of course, Sheamus had his injury problems in the past, certainly getting up there in age. Gran Metalik makes a fast start. Nice takedown there on Sheamus. As Sheamus now just shrugs him off as he gets back to his feet. But yeah, we said Sheamus, not exactly a spring chicken, getting up there in age, getting towards the end of his career. Cesaro, well, he's got a few years on Sheamus, but certainly up there in age. Plenty of experience though for Cesaro. He's been there, done it, worn the t-shirt. They certainly know how to get the job done. And will they be able to fend off the challenge from the Lucha House Party tonight, as Gran Metalik has made a good start here, taking down Sheamus on a number of occasions. As you see there, uses the ropes to full effect, but Sheamus, the big headbutt, just sort of puts Metalik back in his place. And the big almost double axe handle, but uses it as a takedown, and now will tag in Cesaro. Gran Metalik makes him straight away and gets him in the submission, unorthodox submission, but you can see Cesaro's leg there is hooked as he manages to fight out of it with gropes at the knee afterwards. Very uncomfortable submission there for Cesaro, but a big uppercut meets Metalik and sends him down. And another one as well, just to meet Metalik. As he looks, again he'll tag out, quick tags in and out for the Bar, as Sheamus gets back inside the ring. So we mentioned Lucha House Party, as we said, the team of Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado tonight. Fairly unproven characters in WWE, certainly in 2K20. Didn't see too much of them last year in 2K19. They were a part of the NXT roster, but even then we didn't see too much of them. Kalisto, the one on the outside, he's probably, I would say, the best of the trio. Although again, Kalisto, we haven't seen too much from him. But it is going with the team of Dorado and Metalik as a nice reversal there from Metalik. The DDT plants Sheamus. And here we go. Metalik. Sunset flip. Nice. Takedown again. Sheamus really not made a good start to this match. Metalik certainly has the better of him. Certainly has his number in these opening exchanges. As now the referee bowled over. It looks like he's going to be okay. Sheamus into the corner now. Metalik! And a double stop. Well, the double feet right to the chest of Sheamus. Metalik doing well, putting the pressure on early. And a takedown there from Sheamus. When it's been up against him, he's just used his brute strength just to take down Metalik. And will now get the tag into Sheamus. Cesaro, sorry, who enters the ring, and Metalik, nice reversal arm drag takedown of Cesaro. Metalik's certainly been impressive so far in this match as he looks to tag his partner Lince Dorado for the first time. Now Dorado makes his way inside the ring. Cesaro going for the flying uppercut but misses, and now Dorado can get on the offensive. Goes for the drop kick to the back, but Cesaro too quick, gets out of the way, and a big, well, belly to belly suplex. The air that Cesaro got on that, you can see the size difference. We mentioned it before. Lince Dorado, a much smaller man than Gran Metalik. Cesaro, big powerbomb, takes down Lince Dorado, and not going to let him rest there. Goes after the leg. straight away. Yeah, Metalik actually a lot taller than Lince Dorado. So maybe Lince Dorado the weakness then for the Lucha House Party. We'll have to wait and see. As now Cesaro and Sheamus get the tag. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of tag team work as Lince Dorado's going for a swing. And Sheamus drop kick right to the side of the face. Lince Dorado looking to make the hot tag. Sheamus and Cesaro too busy applauding each other for what they've just done. And Metalik is back into the match. That's poor work there from Sheamus, allowing the tag. He needed to get on to Lince Dorado and just continue the offense. Instead, Metalik back into the match, and again looks to seem to be getting the better of Sheamus again. Almost a swinging drop kick there, using the ropes for leverage. Kalisto not happy on the outside as Metalik Spanish fly to Sheamus. I thought he would go for the cover. That may well have been all, but instead Metalik pandering to the crowd. And now, only now, will return and continue to work on Sheamus, but a big right hand and a big takedown again. He seems to be favouring that Sheamus when he's in trouble, just the shoulder block takedown. And now going to get to work. The ground and pound here on ground Metalik as Dorado makes his way back up to the apron. Sheamus going for the wild, looked like a chop almost, completely missed. But now, snake eyes right in the corner on ground Metalik. And again, looking for the hot tag, but Sheamus just too busy celebrating. And again, poor work from Sheamus. He's got to isolate these two, try and keep one of them in and punish them for as long as possible. He's failing to do that. Poor tag team work from Sheamus. And now Dorado looks to take advantage, but a good takedown. Well, Dorado kips straight back up. He wants some more of Sheamus. Big forearm. Nice takedown into the Boston Crab. But Sheamus has his hand under the rope, so the referee will enforce the rope break. Cesaro. That's because Cesaro, it's just because he came into the ring. He was on my mind. Dorado there. Nice Hurricane Rana takedown. And now Cesaro is back in. Sheamus with the tag. These two teams. Nice takedown there from Dorado. These two teams really just poor tag team wrestling. You know, it's ideal to isolate your opponents and just keep the punishment going. But these two teams allowing the frequent tags, allowing the fresher men to come back in and out. And it's really not going to bode well for the rest of this match as Dorado again. Nice takedown. We saw him hit the Hurricane Rana just a few moments ago as well. Kalisto again, not happy with what he's seeing on the outside. Not too sure what his problem is. Dorado and Metalik doing a fine job at the moment. As now both men to the outside. A big chop there by Cesaro. Dorado tries to get him back in. And well, Cesaro with the flying uppercut completely misses. That was wild. And again, Hurricane Rana. Dorado using that to great effect. And well, the referee doesn't seem to be counting. Nice Dragon Screw takedown by Cesaro. Yeah, the referee, this is a normal tag team match, so disqualifications and count out applies as Cesaro sent into the stairs, but the referee not enforcing a count. Not too sure why. Cesaro sent into the stairs, Dorado getting his own payback. And you would think these two would be close to a 10 count at this point. Stairs being used for punishment an awful lot. I don't understand what the referee is doing here. This match would surely be over by now. Both teams would be counted out. It would be a draw. Why the referee is not enforcing it, I don't know. As Kalisto watches his Lucha House Party brother just hung up and then slammed down. What is the referee doing? He's just standing there. I don't know whether when he got bowled down, his eyesight has just been, apparently not working. Like, maybe he thinks both people are inside the ring. Maybe the clattering of the stairs will probably tell him otherwise. As Dorado sent sprawling, as Cesaro makes his way back inside the ring. After probably 30 seconds, if not longer, this match should have been well and truly over. Dorado and Metalik will feel aggrieved, really. It should be a draw, but then you would think that they would get another opportunity. Cesaro, big uppercut, takes down the dazed Lince Dorado. And again, just sent hurtling along the mat. Dorado struggling right now on the outside. Yeah, again, the referee not enforcing a count whatsoever, despite Cesaro coming in and out of the ring. He's making up his own rules, apparently. That bump that he took must have hurt his head a lot more than we realise. Maybe we need some EMTs out here. Cesaro, the military press into the uppercut, but Dorado straight back to his feet. He's not going to give this one up easily. And sends Cesaro into the stairs. Both men using the stairs as a weapon very regularly. It may take them a while to get back inside the ring here. They're favouring the offence on the outside. Again, Cesaro into the ring. Metalik desperate for the tag. He's not even looking the right way at his partner. As now Cesaro makes his way back to the outside of the ring. Now, looks like both competitors will finally get back inside the ring after what was at least a couple minutes there. And a nice Hurricane Rana again from Dorado. Going to the well often, but seem to be doing it with success. Dorado, just a falling headbutt there. Only a small man, but using it to great effect. And now gets the tag in on Grand Metalik. I'm surprised that Shane McMahon hasn't come out and, restarted this match or whatever. If I was the Lucha House Party, I would feel aggrieved right now. I would be wanting another opportunity. Instead, Cesaro looking for the powerbomb again, this time on Metalik. Drives him right right into the mat, I should say. Sheamus struggling on the outside. Cesaro probably thinking of a tag, but instead decides not to. Probably saw the state that Sheamus was in, has decided against it. Is now Metalik sent hurtling to the outside. Is the referee going to there we go. The referee has decided to enforce a count. Maybe doesn't like Grand Metalik. Who knows? But the referee finally doing his job, which is a bit of a joke, to be honest. If you're not going to adhere to the rules, you may as well do it for the whole entirety of the match. There's a lovely takedown there by Grand Metalik. Just sent Cesaro hurtling to the floor, I was going to say. Now both competitors back inside the ring. Cesaro explode a suplex, bridges into the pin, but Metalik managed to get his foot on the ropes, and the ref enforces the rope break. Now sent him into his corner, and here we go, the tag. Sheamus in, looking healthy, looking fresh. Could this be it? Sheamus, bro kick. I think that will be that. Sheamus goes for the pin. Cesaro out of the ring. Dorado right there. And he just about manages to break it up before the 3 count. You feel like if that was in further towards Sheamus's corner, Dorado may not have got there. But Sheamus, the trifecta of Irish Curse backbreakers. Vintage Sheamus, as Michael Cole would say, as he goes for the other cover. Another cover. And again, Dorado just about managing to get there. The Bar looking to take advantage now, hitting some of their big moves. They want this match to be over. And there's certainly been Cesaro for the Bar that has been impressive in this match. Sheamus not looked his usual self, as now both competitors again out to the outside. It still amazes me that the ref is deciding to count. But, that's the way things go sometimes, apparently. And we continue this match now on the inside. Sheamus maybe looking for a scoop slam, and Metalik gets out of it, goes for the drop kick. But Sheamus brushes it off. Again, Sheamus to the corner, looking to utilise tag team work. And here we go, Sheamus, Cesaro up on the shoulders. He must be at least 10 foot in the air. And then flips over right onto the midsection. From that height, that is certainly going to hurt. Here we go. Cesaro looking for the big European uppercut. Cesaro got to go for the pin now, mate. That one could well have been over, but instead, the Bar, the poor tactic of just looking to celebrate to the crowd whenever they hit a big move. And it's not working out for the Metalik. Lovely. So I think that was a rolling sunset flip there. Superb agility. Takes Cesaro down. And now looking to head to the outside. What has he got in mind? Metalik off the ropes. Oh, and he misses the springboard elbow. So close, but Cesaro moved just at the last second. And a big boot takes him down to the mat. That looks so impressive for Metalik, using the ropes to get airborne. Right at the last second, Cesaro just moved out of the way. It's a massive clothesline from Metalik. Maybe a cruiserweight, but still has power on his side. And demonstrated it there. As now he will make his way over and tag Dorado in. Lucha House Party certainly haven't looked out of place in this match. They have looked very comfortable against the big boys. And now drop kick from Dorado. So they will be impressed. But who is going to win this match? The Bar. Will their experience come in handy, or will the unlikely Lucha House Party win? As Sheamus gets himself involved there. Just takes away the feet of Dorado. Head bouncing off the apron. Now Cesaro gets him back inside the ring. And here we go, Cesaro! The big uppercut, and that surely is going to be that. Although centre of the ring, can Metalik get there? No, he was too slow. And the Bar pick up the win. Cesaro, the man it is, that picks up the win over Lince Dorado. And well, I think the Bar have got away with one there. Not only should this match have been a draw, thanks to the count out that didn't happen, but only one man turned up for the Bar tonight, and that was Cesaro. He has picked up the win for his team. He will probably be frustrated with Sheamus, I would imagine. Sheamus not pulling his weight in a test that was certainly more than they expected. As you can see, that's where this match ended. But it is the Bar who retain their Raw Tag Team Championships. One title defense, one victory. They can count themselves lucky, the Bar. They've certainly got away with one there. But they hang on to those belts, and that is all that matters. We now move on to our main event of the evening. And it is going to be 6-man tag team action. Had quite a few 6-man tags tonight. Of course, the women were involved earlier. Fire and Desire, Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose picking up the win. Although that was 3 teams of 2. Whereas we saw the other 6-man tag match tonight. Brock, Daniel Bryan and Rowan pick up a win over Cedric Alexander, R-Truth and Tony Nese. And then the attack afterwards. Just inexplicable. But that's just the way things go. Sometimes, unfortunately, Cedric Alexander, well, R-Truth and Tony Nese, I'm sure, will be looking for revenge. Although there's certainly 2 people that I wouldn't want to be going after. But let's focus on the main event tonight. As you can see, Rusev, the first man to make his way to the ring. He is going to be joined by this man, the glorious Robert Roode, who will feel it. He will. I've used this word a number of times, but it suits well. He will feel aggrieved. He will be disappointed. He will be angry that it is not he who is Intercontinental Champion. If you watched the preview episode, you will know that Robert Roode put in a terrific performance in that Battle Royal. Entered about halfway through, maybe just after, but got a number of eliminations. He looked superb in that match. But it was the fresh Aleister Black who came in at number 20, and he upset the odds. Maybe not upset the odds. You're coming in at number 20 is always going to work in your favour. But certainly looked like Roode was on his way to a victory before Aleister Black, with a surprise elimination, claimed the Intercontinental Championship. And their third man is Samoa Joe. This man, well, his nickname is the Samoan Destroyer, the Samoan Submission Machine. He is just that. He is absolutely devastating. There's a reason he was WWE Champion on 2K19. Unfortunately, couldn't pick up the Universal Championship in the preview episode here on Raw. So he will be looking to see where his future lies. No one really stating their claim at the moment for a Universal Championship opportunity With impressive performances tonight from these three, that may change. But the first of their opponent, the big dog. See, I could do Michael Cole. I've told you before, and I'll tell you again. But there he is, Roman Reigns. One of the best here on Raw, there is no question about that. Brock Lesnar might have something to say about that. But Roman, despite what you think of him, he is one of the best. And certainly appreciated by the WWE Universe. By the few who've got their head screwed on. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to say it. You know, leave me a comment if you disagree. Tell me otherwise. But Roman, he is one of the best that there has been for a while. And he is going to look to assert himself on Raw. Make Raw his yard. And well, he certainly would have liked to have been Universal Champion. It didn't happen for him. What is the future going to hold for Roman Reigns? As we welcome the Intercontinental Champion, Aleister Black. There we see the Intercontinental Championship around the waist. And he will know that he was lucky, I would say, in the Battle Royal. He will know that it was Robert Roode's match to win. But he took full advantage. And well, although he may not have deserved it on the night, I can't think of many better to hold that Intercontinental Championship. Aleister Black is one of the best technical wrestlers on Raw right now, that is for certain. His striking ability, second to none. The devastating black mass can sit down any opponent, can win any match. It will be a hard man to knock off his perch, that is for certain, as we welcome the sixth man of this match, our Universal Champion. Here comes the A-lister, the Universal Champion, The Miz, looking as confident as ever. I think he will be as surprised as any, the fact that he was the one to pick up the Universal Championship. It's very similar to what happened in 2K19. Probably the most unlikely superstar was the one that managed to come out on top. And The Miz, with his swagger, he will take that in his stride. He will know that people will write him off. But he's been at the top before, and he can certainly do it again as we look ready to get this match underway. And here we go. Rusev and Roman Reigns it is going to be to start this one off. It's Rusev, submission hold straight away, going to the arm of Roman Reigns, who manages to get out of it. Now, well, was looking for a submission of his own. Rusev just shrugs him off. A big kick right to the side of the head. What a start Rusev has made to this match. I think tonight will be telling for all six of these superstars. Nice flying clothesline by Roman. And what, as we've said, it's a phrase we've used, what the future holds for these six superstars. In 2K19, Rusev was one of the best superstars on Raw. There's no question about that. He actually had an opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship in 2K19. Our 2K19 Intercontinental Champion was Cedric Alexander. Rusev had his opportunity at the Backlash pay-per-view, but unfortunately couldn't beat Alexander when it mattered, despite beating him on Raw the Monday before to set up that match. As now Aleister Black makes his way inside the ring. So Rusev, he'll be looking to impress. He'll be certainly looking to pick up some big wins and assert himself again on Raw. As now Rusev, big belly to belly, sends Aleister Black across the ring. In terms of Robert Roode, well, Will he be given his opportunity at the Intercontinental Championship? It's a belt we've talked about a lot, but his fine performance in the Battle Royal would think he would make him #1 in line, but we don't know what Shane McMahon's thoughts are as the referee gets bowled over for the second match in a row. Hopefully that won't affect his count-out ability. But yeah, Robert, it depends what Shane McMahon has got in store. We have no idea, of course. The Lucha House Party, they may, as we've said, may feel aggrieved. That's word of the day, apparently. But yeah, they will certainly be looking at another opportunity. They will feel hard done by, and I can certainly understand where they're coming from. As now Robert Roode makes his way into the match. So that may be a future match we have down the line. Who knows? But in terms of our other belts here on Raw, Bayley made her intentions clear earlier. She wants to go at Lacey Evans. Will Shane McMahon adhere to her wishes? We'll have to wait and see. Bayley not in action tonight, so it'll be hard to see, if she has got what it takes between now and Backlash. She's certainly going to have to impress Shane McMahon, as The Miz is now in the match. Shrugs Robert Roode off, but here we go. Robert Roode up on the shoulders, and well, takes him down. Big slam. Now Roode underhook into the suplex. Really nice that from Roode. As we said, yeah, we don't know, who is going to make themselves the prime candidate for an opportunity at the belts here on Raw. Samoa Joe's tagged in, decides, you know what, I'm not ready yet. Going to get Rusev back into the match. Rusev, big headbutt straight down to The Miz. The Miz has not enjoyed the best time so far in this match. Spent most of his time down on the mat. And now Rusev, big suplex. Looked like he might go for a powerbomb or a pile driver. Instead, just sends Miz halfway across the ring. And again, continues the offense. Big left hand though from The Miz. Well, went for the takedown. A big STO from Rusev sends the Universal Champ down to the mat. With Samoa Joe, as we said, if he can impress tonight, then he may certainly be in the forefront of Shane McMahon's thoughts. Maybe as a potential challenger to The Miz for that Universal Champion. But the same may be said for Roman Reigns. Him and Miz may be on the same team tonight. But if Roman impresses, then it could be two friends that go head to head for the Universal Championship down the line. There's a nice running lead there from Miz. Takes down Rusev. But yeah, could Reigns take on his friend for the Universal Championship? Will certainly cause some friction between two friends. His signature Miz DDT plants Rusev. Now going to go for the cover here. Rusev may be in trouble. Robert Roode gets into the ring, but it kicks out at 2. Maybe Reigns doesn't want to take on his friend. Maybe he's happy to see The Miz as Universal Champion. And I know a lot of superstars in the locker room afterwards were really happy for The Miz. Hasn't necessarily had the best of times over the past few years, but he's picked up the big prize here on Raw. And there were certainly many happy faces that wished him luck. But with that big win, puts a big target on your back. And Reigns may have congratulated his friend as he gets involved there. Just coming to the aid of The Miz and a big belly to back suplex. But we've seen it before. Friends, when something as important as the Universal Championship gets between them, then it can cause some unpleasant scenes and certainly an end to some of these friendships. Now Aleister Black will have his focus. He won't be worried about the Universal Championship. He'll be focused on defending that Intercontinental Championship, and whoever comes his way is now Robert Roode back inside the match. Here we go. Big takedown, almost John Cena-esque, I dare say. But will he be worried about Robert Roode if he is his challenger? He has already got the better of him once. He will be confident that he can do it again. And then The Miz, as we said, now with that Universal Championship around his waist, has the big target on his back as he tags Aleister Black inside the match. There we go, these two battling just as they did in the preview episode, and the DDT plants Robert Roode. And Black, is he going to look to head up top? Is he going to look for a tag? Tags in Roman Reigns. And here we see Reigns take on Rude once again. Big left hand though from Robert Roode, and a big neck breaker. Robert Roode absolutely flew there across the ring, but he knew what he wanted, got it done, and now sends Reigns to the outside. Roode, looking impressive again so far in this match. Again, a big neck breaker, this time on the outside. Roode just doubling down on the punishment. Here we go. Is he going to look for a third? He does. This time more orthodox, swinging neck breaker, not flying across. And again, Roode, spine buster, just adding punishment, utilising the outside where it was going to hurt so much more. A count of 5. Reigns manages to shrug off Roode for a second. Lovely spine buster from Robert Roode, textbook. Now a little cheap shot to Roman Reigns. This time Samoa Joe will get in the match. And these two heavyweights will battle it out. Samoa Joe, although nice reversal there from Reigns. Again, Reigns going for, well, I thought he might go for a neck breaker of his own. Instead, clubbing blow to the back of the head from Samoa Joe. A big right hand, but Joe has Reigns up on the shoulder. What's he thinking of here? Reigns able to get down, and the chop block takes down Samoa Joe. Just took too long there with Reigns up on his shoulder to decide what he wanted to do. Reigns, big sit down scoop slam, takes the big man off his feet. And now the ground and pound, those big left hand strikes from Roman Reigns, and a stomp to the midsection just to add insult to injury. Now the tag to Aleister Black with Samoa Joe in the corner, teaming up. Nice little double team here. Big back body drop. Reigns and Black on the same wavelength for the moment, where we see it continue on. Not too much tag team work as a massive spinning knee, and then the double stomp right to the midsection of Samoa Joe, taking some punishment. We can see why he didn't want to get in, and again a big back body drop. Because, yeah, as we were saying, certainly see why he didn't want to get involved. It's not worked out well for him. And a big kick takes down the Samoan once again. And a combination of strikes there from Aleister Black. Absolutely superb. We talked about his striking ability. He certainly showcased it there, and now has, well, I thought he was going to go for the submission, but the stomp right in the back of Samoa Joe. His face hits the canvas, and now he'll go in and tag Roman Reigns, who will immediately tag in The Miz. The Miz obviously fancies getting his hands on Samoa Joe. He wants to prove to people what he's got, and here we go. Straight away, goes for the figure 4. Samoa Joe right in the middle of the ring. The Miz locks it in tight, trying to get all the talk in as possible, but Rusev will come in, realises the danger, and puts, well, gets this one, and now they break the pin. Samoa Joe manages to kick out. Rusev just turned his back on it. That's what was making me stutter. I couldn't believe that Rusev, he sort of had a little look behind him, realised that Samoa Joe was being pinned, but still carried on anyway. The Miz, unfortunate not to tap Samoa Joe, and The Miz and Aleister Black this time teaming up. The big back body drop again to Samoa Joe, who has suffered in this match. Again, Black, the knee strikes, and the final one right to the temple. Puts him down. Pleased with his work, but Samoa Joe, is he going to get the hot tag? Rusev desperate to get inside, and he does. Black doesn't stop it, and here comes Rusev. Well, Aleister Black with the massive kick right to the side of the head of Rusev. Is that going to be it? Rude not interested, and that is going to be that. It wasn't quite the Black Mass, but the kick right to the temple of Rusev must have knocked him out cold. Couldn't answer to it. Rude was there. Didn't realise perhaps that Rusev was as beaten as he was. Reigns came in case there was anything to happen. But it is Aleister Black who picks up the win for his team. And the Intercontinental Champion looking impressive tonight. Gets the better of Robert Roode once again. There we see the big kick that finishes off this match. And these three gents. Impressive teamwork tonight. Not an unusual combination. are certainly on the same wavelength enough to get the job done, and they will certainly be happy with the win tonight. A big W for these three, and that is going to wrap up this evening's action. I hope you have enjoyed it, guys. If you have, pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you for SmackDown.